Hello brothers and sisters, welcome to a new video. In this video I will be sharing how baby fashion, this current harmful industry for the planet they are polluting, destroying, can actually be part of the solution, not only the problem, by planting one tree for every product sold. But why baby fashion? Who are you? Why should I listen to you? Does this really impact my life? I'm going to answer all of those questions. Let's take a little Hungarian breakfast which is cheese with butter and these yellow peppers, and I'll explain everything. For starters, my name is Amory. I'm an 18-year-old entrepreneur, and I believe that when you mix sustainability with marketing, that's when you make a real impact on the planet. And for baby fashion, the reason I'm choosing baby fashion is for several reasons, but the key is that just like fast fashion, baby fashion has a harmful industry, is a harmful industry for the planet. They are selling over 25 million baby clothes around the world every single day. That means every 1 second 300, and obviously that doesn't come without a cost, because that brings pollution, destruction, and basically taking away the very future of the kids they are dressing. And this isn't a sustainable way of living. This isn't a sustainable way of business. And if we continue on this route, and if we continue on this route and don't change something, we are all gonna basically fucking die. I don't have any fucking other answer. But on the program of today is that we're going to be going around Budapest. I'm going to show you some beautiful places, and I'm going to tell you some points of how me and my team at Forest Delivery, we are creating a solution to this problem of fast fashion and unsustainable business, especially in baby fashion. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. To put you a bit in context, as you know, brands know that me and you, consumers, they want to buy from responsible brands. And so what they do is that they invest into CSR reports and certifications. But me and you, we don't have the time to read a 150-page report or don't understand most complex certifications. So brands don't see a return on investment in terms of sustainability. For them, it's only an expense in order to meet regulations. But if they planted a tree for every product sold, here is what they would get. One, it would be stopping doing greenwashing, because they would actually make a real difference on this planet. Planting a tree for every product sold is not only absorbing the totality of the carbon produced by the product over a lifetime of the tree, but it's creating jobs, regenerating ecosystems for birds, insects, animals, etc. So it wouldn't only be something that's actually sustainable, but it also is something that's good in terms of marketing. Here is why. If the parent who's buying the socks for its kid sees a message underneath saying, this product plants a tree that will grow alongside your child, the parent will be like, oh, this is really good. They will engage with it. They will be prone to add more products to their cart, which is good because it will plant even more trees. And it's important that businesses see a return in terms of money on their investment into sustainability. Because if they don't, they will stop doing it. The objective of a business is to start making money, is to continue making money. And if they don't see money coming out from a certain initiative they're doing, they're going to stop investing into it. Wow, great information. Now we all agree that one tree planted for every product sold is not only good in terms of actually making sustainable future, and like imagine, because I said 25 million baby clothes are bought around the world every single day. Imagine if those sales planted trees. Imagine the ecosystems we would regenerate, the jobs we would create, the carbon we would absorb from the atmosphere. Like, we would actually turn this harmful industry into regenerative one. And that's exactly what we are trying to do here at Forest Delivery. Me and my team are creating a Shopify and WooHoo Commerce plugin for these baby fashion brands so that they can install it, and automatically plant trees to trusted and reputable NGOs. Now, what I want to do is create a product so good brands never want to stop using it. And let me tell you some more. So this is the probably most simple explanation I can give you. Baby fashion brands install the plugin onto their e-commerce website. Now, me and you, once we make a purchase on those websites, there will be automatically one tree planted for every product sold or every sale that the brand chooses. So they can choose on what different actions the tree is planted, whether it's on each product, whether it's on each sale, so sales confirmation, etc., or sign up for a newsletter, etc. But let's stick with one tree planted for every product sold, and the tree is planted through trusted, reputable NGOs once you make the purchase. Now, you will get a digital certificate, a proof of impact of basically saying your name, how many trees have been planted, where the trees have been planted, and with NGO. I think it's very important for brands that they stop investing in CSR reports and certifications. We had this great conversation with a guy on a podcast called Brandon, and he said, yeah, each time I go with United Airlines, they offer me to offset the totality of my carbon produced on that flight. But I never do it because you don't know what that actually means. You don't know through what systems they're going to offset it. It's very far away from what impacts your life, and that's why it's really important for brands to do stuff in CSR and position it in a way saying how it impacts my life, how it impacts your life, not complicated words. That's not what people care about. And the reason why baby fashion, I chose baby fashion, because if the parent cares about their baby, and if in the description of the product there is written, this product plants a tree that grows alongside your child, they'll be like, wow, I care about my baby, I want to buy from this brand and plant a tree. One thing I really found interesting in Hungary is in the metros, they just have one little, there's basically no security for fraud. You can basically go everywhere in Budapest and not pay. You just have these little, as you can see here on the video, little things where you can put your ticket in because they expect you to do it, and it really feels like they trust their people very much, that they give them confidence, being like, compared to France where just looking at it, it's like this huge, like a cage you have to pass through, put the code in, you can't jump over it or it's very complicated. It feels like you're going into some kind of fucking bank. But no, you're getting into dirty old stinky metros. But here in Hungary, I feel they're like, we trust you, prove us you are worthy of our trust. Compared to France, it's like, we need to control you because we don't trust you, and obviously that will make people want to do the stuff that's not allowed. While here, like I see no one frauding, not paying actually their ticket. Everyone is getting a ticket and everyone is scanning it, and it's just like normal. And it's funny because sometimes people, like my mum, got on a bus but she took the wrong ticket, and they thought she was trying to go through without paying, and they the people started to shame her, like, why are you doing this, da, 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 da. So it's, by the way, I never ate such an ice cream, it's quite interesting. Anyways, just to say that when you trust someone and don't try and control their actions, you actually get better results. Now, another thing, and this is going to get a bit political, but I don't want to go too much into it, but I think it's something important to say. Like, let me just put this up a bit. Perfect. Is that I really feel the country cares for its people. Compared to France, that embraces things like diversity, LGBT, this kind of propaganda. Here, where that's a bit more repressed and it's a bit more conservative, I feel that it's much more adopted, because at the end of the day, what really matters is the results. It's not the words that sound good, because obviously advancement, diversity, love everyone, love who you want, sounds good in the ear, but looking at the results, it's fucked up. Compared to here, maybe it sounds a bit old school, a bit not open, but looking at the results, it's much better. There is no crime, there is clean roads, beautiful monuments, people care, they're happy. Man. Look at the results, not the words people say. And with this, we come to the conclusion of the video. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. I know it wasn't the best edited. I just was on holiday and I had to still put the video out. So I thought, why not combine what I'm currently doing with the mission? So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to leave a like, if you found value, if you liked it, actually leave a like. And also I wanted to say that if you want to support this mission, we have the crowdfunding campaign in order to make this vision possible down in the link below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, brothers and sisters.